Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you this afternoon? Well, I hope you're doing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I know I am. Well, this is the brown round, and there's a lot of things that we're going to get into today. Not too many things, a lot of stuff been going on, Sometimes you just got to pick and choose, because sometimes you just regurgitate the same stuff over. But it's the Kardashians, of course. It's Kanye, of course. But there's somebody new that's got me worried. Not just Ray J, but Ray J and Brandy. We're going to get into that. So, with no further ado, let's just bring in the baby crone of the hour. Come on in here, baby crone.
Yes,
I'd like to say something with some of that thunder, so we can make some lightning up in this camp.
Yes,
Throw me back, because we really need it.
Yes.
Here it is. I'm all the way back. I'm over like the witch's dick. Yes, we gotta give them some. And there you go. There you go. Now you energized and charged up. Well, before we go on, I know you all heard, but this is when I'm hearing it. Well, I heard it, but it was on my day that I didn't record. So you're getting it late, but I know that Angela Lansbury has passed. A lot of you probably are young Baby Crone wouldn't know these things, but they were when I was young, And so yes, it means a lot, because you get to see the generation going by, and it is sad for us who used to like mysteries and stuff like that. Angela Lansbury, well, prayers are going up to her family. And I hope her soul find peace, and I'm sure it is. She was the murder mystery lady, and Angela Lansbury. I think she used to do Murder, She Wrote, but I don't want to say that's it and it's wrong, because it's a long time ago. But I do know that she used to be like a detective lady, an older lady solving mysteries, like a busybody. But she she stayed on for many years, I think. I don't know, but anyway, like I said, another blessing go up to Angela Lansbury and to her family. Peace to them all. So with that out of the way, now, let me get these, I need the eyes. Some people like wearing glasses. I don't. So with that being said, since I'm going to talk about this bad, some kind of like, some news, I'm going to talk about Brandy. Brandy had a seizure a few days ago, maybe like 3 days ago. And I was going to come in and pop on the story, but I don't like to pounce so much when people are sick like that. However, with with Ray J threatening to, not being happy with his life or his circumstances and wanting to delete. And there are a lot of commentaries out there saying that they don't believe him out of concern. However, when you work in this field, I don't care. You cannot ever say that they may be faking or it's attention seeking. You must take it serious to the point that even if they're crying out, you can't downplay it, even though you may take it from the lightest person. Let me give you a case in point. If we were all on a plane and someone said, hey, it's a bomb, there is mayhem, right?
True.
There would be mayhem. And what if somebody said, I was just kidding? Well, you wouldn't have known until that person fessed up. Now, to me, this is really unusual. So anyone that's still saying that Ray J could be faking, I think there's something going on in Norwood's home, because it has affected Brandy. Now, I'm going to skip and I'm going to say something. Now, I was listening to Storm Monroe. Okay, so we giggling and we laughing and we kikiing about it. And Storm Monroe tends to think, be careful to what kind of energy you put out there.
Yeah.
And Storm Monroe feels as though you got to be careful for these Kardashians, because you don't know who they deal with and what they deal with, and could it be some kind of spiritual attack. He didn't say this, but he definitely gave me feeling to pause and collate that and say, you know what? I do believe that there are spirits that work beyond us, whether it's good or negative. And I know a lot of people don't believe it. However, Baby Crone taught me something. She says that when in spiritual realm, like if you could look at us for who we really, really are, and the real matrix and the real world, she says we nothing but a big blob. Tell them
Yes.
I couldn't believe it when I saw me like just blobs bumping and just tell them, Baby Crone.
It was. How can I describe this? If you ever played with like goo or like some type of putty like that,
and it's translucent.
Yes, and you can see it and mold it in and out and make it form different shapes. Well, that's what you look like on a quantum physics level, which is like the very like nuclear atom levels of everything.
It was just big blobs of everybody just squeezing and just blow. Now what I want to know, those chakras, do they light up?
Yes,
I bet.
do.
See, I knew it. I knew it. Because as you bump, you would have to have energies and signals. Man, it's mind blowing. Go ahead.
Yes. And I'm learning so much from a series that I'm watching on Gaia where they talk about...
My favorite station.
Yes, or they talk about geometry and how the universe has a network that has these shapes where if you look at them in like a whole shape and you flatten them down to 2 dimensions, they have like this grid network. And if you're able to tap into it, you're able to tap into the energies of the universe.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that freaking amazing? Well, anyway, you know, I could pause here, but I'm going to let the science and the esoteric person, but anyway, I just love sharing that. Well, anyway, I thought it was amazing. So I want to get back. So before I go any further about doing any news, I really want to stop and make a pause here, and I really want to do a reading on Brandy. And I want to know if, as I understand, she apparently is still in the hospital.
I believe so.
And also, I want to see if it's going to be a cross connect with Ray J as well, because him, on one hand, it just seems something ain't right. And from what I understand, I don't know if it's true. I heard that she wasn't eating, and it breaks my heart. How old is Brandy?
I will look that up, but apparently as of today, she was spotted walking out of the hospital.
So she got dismissed.
Yes, she
was
charged.
Extremely dehydrated. Oh.
I know you don't have your glasses on, but this is what she looked like walking out.
So she got released today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor Brandy. Just sometimes just doing the most. And her brother, you know, people, you know, these.
She is 43.
40. That's okay. All right. With that being said. All right, Brandy. All right. And Ray J is 41, I believe. Because Ray J is younger than her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He probably is the same age as Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Yep, 41.
Yeah. So let's just see what's going on with them. I'm curious at this point because I want to know what's going on with them. Is there something going on in their household? And that's the first thing. And what I want to know is there something going on in the Norwood household? I'm talking about the mother, the father, and the son, and the not the grandchildren, just those people. I want to know, not 3 times. And I just want to know what's going on. Baby Crone, you want to read with me?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, Baby Crone know how to read cards. Don't let her fool you. Of course she does. Well, the first roll looks good, actually. Looks good. Second roll. Seems like there's a lot of money issues going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like a lot of money.
Oh.
Again. Now, Baby Crone, you look, you tell me when you done took your whiff, and then I go on with mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. You ready, babe?
Yeah.
And you tell me what you see. Can you see it real good?
Yes, I can.
I'm getting ready to go for it. You ready?
Okay.
Well, right now, I see more than anything, I see a lot of materialness, a lot of heaviness. I don't know if it's a material strain for money. I don't know if it's just a material of trying to get back to where you want to be. This is with Brandy. I see a lot of work, a lot of exhaustion, a lot not being able to attend or receive your goals or going after what you want. Like, you know how you have something on the back burner, you working and you working and you working at it, but it just seems like it's not it. And also, this is off a sidebar, I'm also getting that she's struggling. These may not be the words, but I can only say it the way I feel this. It's like sometimes people struggle with their getting older. Or they're not as relevant as they used to. And they got so much that they want to do, but then I hear that she got held back. Something happened in her life that made her as a stuck, that devastated her, and she's never fully gotten over it, you know. And but it's like it stagnated her, and I think that every now and then she goes through this moment of sadness, of whatever. What do you make out of it?
Just seeing, maybe putting work into something and not seeing it reap the benefits.
Yeah, like it's just not enough. Like it's not enough. And also here, I see that she has this vision of everything is going to be okay. Like she a visionary, and not only like she's a positive person, she tries to stay positive. I don't. Let me say, I don't know Brandy. Okay, never met her a day in my life. She never even visited me in a dream. I'm just talking about what I feel and what I see in the cards. Okay. Mm-hmm. So everything I say is allegedly, and sometimes people tell me that the way I read, I think that sounds just like I know the person. Well, let me stop. I don't. I'm just feeling the energy. I just let it flow through me, through me. So let me get back to what I was saying about Brandy. I just feel like there's a loss, that she's trying to rekindle something, that she's trying to get something. What do you think?
I'm not sure, because I usually see that as like a happy card.
It is a happy card.
And like having everything you want, but then like what follows after that is not seeing the fruits of her labor.
That's what I'm saying. See? What do you mean? Because this is first. So if this is the first card out of the deck, that lets me know there was a time. Mm-hmm. There was a time where everything was the way I wanted. When I was younger, I had it all. And then now, it's like it's a gap. Like something happened. And it's a gap. Now I'm working and I'm toiling for material. It's material, but anything that even we want for ourselves is material. It doesn't always have to be money.
That is true.
It could be fame, it could be a name, it could be remembered, revered. It could be anything tangible or intangible, seen or unseen that we desire. It could be even downright coveting. You understand what I'm saying? For something that you want. And this is what I see. It's like something she wants, a yearning that she didn't complete or she didn't do. And I see her weighing the balance in that. Weighing her options. Whatever this is, it's stressing her out. That so much where she's not eating. Or maybe she's trying to lose weight to be smaller. Because maybe she struggles with her weight. So maybe she was on a diet. We don't know these people. She's not in the camera like she used to be. Mm-hmm. There is no more Moesha. I would love to see something by Brandy. I love Brandy. Well, anyway, what do you see?
I see that she's just trying to balance something in her life.
Yeah. And whatever it is tangible, it's material. Everything that I'm seeing here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And out of 1 cup and 2 wands, remember this, 2 wands. So if she's battling, because wands and swords, they're like work together, what do you mean? You're talking about your spirit or fire and air. They work well together. So I see 2 cups, I see 2 wands and a beginning wand over here. And I see a wand again with the same thing in a different suit. How someone has worked and toiled and not happy. Like it's not fulfilling for them. Like they're seeking more. They want more. It's something she wants. Maybe she want to reboost up a career. Whatever. Maybe somebody told her that she needs to look small and skinny again. Because looking at that picture, she was like really thin in that picture. Please put that picture up that you showed me. And sometimes, come on. That's what they want. They want you to look like the Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, for real.
They want you to be stick figure number 3.
Stick figure number 3.
Stick number 5.
Okay.
They want you to be stick number 1, 2, 3, 4. They want you to do that. And to be honest, on camera, it does make you look thinner and slimmer and younger and maybe that. But I'm not saying that is it. I'm just saying, however, there it is. There's a lot of spiritual seeking going on. Maybe praying. Maybe stressed about a brother. Who knows? We don't know. But whatever it was, it made her. But I see new beginnings. So when she walked out that hospital, she's walking out with a different attitude. Maybe she's like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Maybe this is not the road I want to take. However, whatever that material thing, whatever that thing that she sought, it did not fulfill itself in her life. That's for sure. So she's done with that for now. But we'll see. But now it's like she's got a level head back again. She seems like she's back on focus. And it seems like she's saying, I'm not ready to give up on my dream.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. First on the top, she's like, I don't know. But she got a little mojo back. She's feeling herself a little bit. Her electrolytes are back, She's feeling good, She can eat a little bit, So now she feel like, I'm not ready. What you get out of it?
Yeah, definitely. That she's just one step closer to getting
what she wants. But the Fool, right there in the middle, the Fool. Now I'm going to tell you. And this is about Brandy, but the Fool is right there in the middle. And I don't play lightly to my middle cards. Because on this middle card, the Fool is looking in her direction from when it's facing me. So I would have to put it this way, and I would have to do it that way. As if the Fool is saying, remember the time. Think about what you're doing. Is it worth it? Sometimes we just gone. Sometimes we aim for things that just time has gone by. It ain't worth your health. So you might say, Wada, do you see this? Do you see?
Yeah.
You see the Fool is right there. Now the curious thing about it, I put the Fool back in the middle, but here's destitute.
Yeah.
Right between. Are we wanting the unrealistic? That so much so that it affects our health? What are we willing to give for the dream? This is what these cards are saying to me. What are you willing to give? Your life? What else can you give? Sometimes you have come as far as you're going to go. And you just have to be grateful. And you just do those things that you do. It just feels like I'm talking cryptic. Like I'm coding. How does it sound to you?
That you're just talking about how Brandy's mentality is over
because
the years.
It's really serious.
Yeah, and because at the beginning of the year, I believe it was, at one of the award shows, she rapped. It was a good rap.
It was very good.
Yes. And at that time, I was just like, man, I hope Brandy comes back so I can hear her rap.
Yeah, but you know that.
this,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, but if this is the cost that is gonna come to see her be a rapper, I don't want her to do it, even though it was some good bars she spit.
Well, that's how your spirit led you to something in her life when you could see the correlation. Well, what led me is when she had the accident and somebody lost their life. So we both went into two different directions. Either way, it both led us here. It both led us to reconsider. Whatever that thing you thirst, whatever that thing you want, whatever that thing you seek that you feel like you're not complete, look at your end result. You got a new start. You got a new start. Take it. Sometimes the old way is gone. Whatever this is. And maybe this is just me speaking in the world and the universe. Maybe it's speaking to you. But it just let me know sometimes time is going by. Too much, too little, and too late. It isn't worth it. Whatever the sacrifice. That's so deep, but I'm going to leave it at that. But on top of it, because at the end of it, it's like here at the end of it, the death card showed up. This card is letting me know whatever Brandy you doing, stop. I feel sad. It's like the end of the road for you. Stop. Now, here's death saying, look, you can take that death card and say, you know what, I'm going to stop it and I'm going to make a new beginning. I'm going to come up with a new idea. I'm going to come up with a new plan, a new way to do it. And I'm going to stop running after that old way because it doesn't mean me no good. It doesn't mean me no good. Don't be the fool. And I know these words will hit her because I speak them out in the universe. And now on top of that, I want to go with Ray J. Should we take Ray J seriously? I'm going to put the death card here. But should we take Ray J seriously? I'm going to lay out 3 cards. There's another. Emotional. I laid out 3 cards for Ray J. So I'm going to lay out another 3 cards for Ray J. Are you looking? Mm-hmm. Look at her. Her face is saying it all. And, all right, bottom card, Temperance. What you breathing hard for?
He has very much power figures.
Come on, talk to me. Let me show you. For Ray J, yes. I got the Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah. Queen of the Earth.
I have the Cup.
King of the Emotions.
Come on. And I have the 5 of Swords. Mm-hmm. We have the devil himself, the illusion, the great person that we deceive ourselves.
Ray J himself.
Ray J himself, which I've been calling him because I understand that he is a Capricorn and he does have the spirit of Baphomet to me. And I don't mean it in a negative way, because if you know anything about Baphomet, it's a very, very powerful figure. And it's a figure about healing. It's about deliverance. But it could do wicked if it's pushed. With anything in life. Mm-hmm. Where there's light, there's always darkness. Yep. It just depends on what you're dealing with. Right? Mm-hmm. Mars is a good planet, right? But if you hook it up with Saturn, you may have a problem. What you say? I don't know about that. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Mars is warm, but if you hook it up with Venus, you know, things that,
no problem.
Yeah, but they can get along. You just gotta
balance each other out.
Balance each other out. So wherever you see the devil, it ain't always gloom and doom, but it just let you know: are you in a deception because you put yourself in it, or did someone put you in it? Either way, the Hierophant says, if you want to know, you seek the truth, and you will know the answer to this. And the last, emotional. Again, I just feel as though Ray J is having problems with his marriage with him and Princess.
Yeah,
I really think it's keep coming up for me.
Yeah, I mean, when I was doing a reading, not a reading, but when I did look up about Ray J, when he did post this thing on social media about wanting to end himself, I did learn that him and Princess have an on-again, off-again relationship.
Well, see, I didn't know that. But this thing is really troubling him. This thing troubles him. And so I see emotions. And I see emotion. And I just think that Ray J is in some place he ain't never been before. So please, put up a line. If anybody is feeling like, that you don't want, look, I'm doing readings. $10. $10. That's it. $10. For $10. And I'm really good at this, okay? Really good at it. And I'm going to be good whether you call or not, because I'm good at what I do. That's a promise. And I'm telling you, there is a place to come where you can talk to someone and help you make sense out of the unsensible. I don't play with people when they're talking about deleting. I take that very seriously. Because it must be a sad thing when you're sad and you don't have nobody to talk to that you can go to and understand, that what you talk about is sacred and safe and never ever would be told to anyone. So I'm concerned because I wonder now if it's a little bit about the money. He keeps saying it's not about the money, but it keeps showing money for him every time. Maybe a little bit it's about the money. Maybe it's about the money in a sense of you owe me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not about I just can't go out there and say because I don't want to come off greedy. But what if it's just the fact that you owe me and I want what you owe me?
Yeah, that too.
That's what this is looking like. Like, yes, I want reparation. You owe me. And it's like whatever is eating at him, whatever is frustrating him, it's like, and I truly believe, and I could be wrong, this is my opinion, I believe that Ray J let that tape out. Because who else will have that tape other than Ray J? And this is my own opinion. Why? Because Ray J is yelling at her, like yelling, give me my apology. Give me my apology. And now, and instead of Kim giving the apology, she's taking all that rage out on poor little Kanye. Right?
Yes.
So she won't talk to Kanye because he on ban from the family. Am I right?
Yes.
But poor Ray J is screaming, hey, heifers. Hey. And they're like, we get them banned. They not saying anything, but they are taking that out on everybody.
Yes.
But here, just notice it. And on the flip side to this, then we have, in the middle of all this going on, all this drama, then we also have Candace Owens, who Kim is jealous, or allegedly, who feel as though that Candace is that she put TMZ out on Candace, and everybody know that the Kardashians do have a lot of power with TMZ. So there's a lot going on, but I don't went over a whole lot of news. So I'm going to gather these cards up, and as I gather the cards up, I know that there was something Baby Crone wanted to talk about so bad.
Yes.
So we're going to do it, and I'm going to let her talk about it, but not until she talk about this theme, this Starlink by Elon Musk. Please talk about that.
Yes, here I am again talking about Elon Musk. You know, me and Elon Musk are going to become buddies at this point. So Elon Musk, who owns...
Wait, hold on. You really admire him?
Yes, I do. I do actually think he is genius when it comes to technology.
So you think...
Science.
Let me say this. So you think the people that don't understand Elon Musk and who hate him, you think that's because they don't know him? they don't know what he's capable of. Is that what okay, go ahead. I just like to put it out there because this is her judge, okay? All right, go ahead. I respect it. Go ahead. I respect that.
So Elon Musk owns Starlink, and actually, believe it or not, if you're out, yes.
That's why I don't be in the room when you record. I'm sorry. What is Starlink again?
Starlink is a satellite company.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And I was gonna say that if you have like a star tracker app on your phone, and if you look up at some nights, you'll see like blinking lights in the sky, and some of those are actually satellites by Starlink that Elon Musk has sent up to space. But anyway, he is using Starlink to help Ukraine in this war against Russia. But he's over his budget, and he's asking the American government, hey, can you help me fund Starlink and SpaceX for space research? Completely forget I'm helping Ukraine.
Well, we are helping Ukraine too, though.
Yeah, a little bit here and there, but we're trying our best to not be like directly get our like fingers in there.
Our fingers already, and we all muddied up in that mess.
We're always muddied up in there. But that's going on with Starlink and Elon Musk, is that he's asking the government to fund, what was it? I think it was 25 million. I'll have the number written right here. Just so he can send some more rockets up to space and study the moon, because he is helping with missions for that, because he did just send up 5 people to the moon just last week.
Is he from the United States?
That is a good question.
See, you be loving people, don't even know where they come from. You don't even know their DNA. You just be like, I just love Elon Musk, I do.
Oh, he's from South Africa.
Well, you freaked out. Why? You freaked out. You like that? You almost had an aneurysm right there. So you're like, oh, wow. Like, I ain't so, oh. Wow. Jeez. He from Africa. That just blew your mind. Okay.
It did blow my mind.
I'm sorry, I'm teasing baby Crone. What part of South Africa?
I didn't look exactly. Let me double check. It is Pretoria?
I
don't know either. But that's what's going on with Starlink right now and Elon Musk. And of course, just to briefly say, on the 31st of October, Elon Musk is going to be talking about Neuralink, which has to deal with the medicine. So that shows that Elon Musk is literally everywhere he can be when it comes to technology. So we're going to move on to the next topic that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me get my eyes. Because I done already talked a lot. So now, I'm going to go a little light. So I'm going to let you go here and talk about Nicki and being upset with Lotto, who won for the rap artist for the song, and she got a Grammy or Emmy. What was it? See, you were supposed to write it, and you said you weren't going to forget it. She always says she not going to forget stuff.
She won Rap Artist for BET Awards recently.
Right.
For Best Newest Rap Artist.
Right.
But it's rumored that Nicki is having a problem because her music, Super Freaky Girl, is more rap, but it was put into the pop category and didn't win. But Lotto, who has more singing in her song, Big Energy than rap, won for rap music. And Nicki's feeling some type of way because she hasn't won a Grammy yet for her music and talent that she has put in.
You know what, at the end of the day, it just seems like Nicki should have won something for My Anaconda Don't. Yes. My Anaconda don't want none because you got buns, hun. She should have got that. She should have got something for Name Something Else. Sing something. I help.
Yes, you
something
did.
Something you like, you really love by Nicki. I did mine.
I don't remember the song by heart, but it was Chung Lee. I remember it was popping off a little bit over a few years ago, and everyone was loving Chung Lee.
Well, that's one thing, and there's another song I don't remember, but this is the one where I think that she did with Beyonce, and they was on the phone. This is a long time ago.
No, I think that's a different song you're
Who
thinking
was
of.
that she did a song with?
That was who? Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
I don't remember exactly who she did a song with a few years ago.
No, it wasn't a few years. You was a little girl.
Oh,
We
God.
were living in North Carolina.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, anyway, forget it. But anyway, my point is, Nicki lists go long.
It really
and
does.
there are a lot of songs that Nicki has made. And yes, she should be rewarded. But it just in my opinion, just understanding how this mafia working in Hollywood, it just seemed like Nicki got people that ain't feeling her. That's what this feels like. Because there's no way that that my girl Lotto can just come in there and take it. It's just no way. And Nicki haven't received one. And sometimes when they do that, that's the way they put you out the pasture. In other words, they don't do it now. They give it, but they're gonna say something grand and give you something grand next year or the year after that to let you know we were saving the best. Sometimes they do that too. I've seen them do that to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, they did it to Will Smith. They do it to a lot of people. They wait till it's grand and then they give you something really, really grand. So I truly believe they're going to give Nicki something even next year or the year after next. Something really, really grand. But it is sad that, that's the same thing I was saying about Beyonce. These young people, you're coming against old. When I see Chloe Bailey, I see Beyonce. But I don't want to see Beyonce dressing and acting like Chloe anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what I expect, but I don't expect that anymore. And when I see Nicki Minaj, I really don't want to see the pink hair and her being a Barbie. When I see Lotto out there with the black and the sex and talking about the I'm from the South
big,
and the
deep energy.
Yeah, and be from the South and big. I don't want to see. It just.
Yeah, kid. I was just thinking.
Am I making sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? Even though I love that about me, but that's an era. That's like what 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was like 2015, 2014.
That's no. And so you gotta let the young people come on. Your time is you had a 20-year reign, 15. Y'all need that same thing I'm saying about Kardashians. People don't know when to sit this out down. Same thing I'm saying about Beyonce. But I have to admit, Beyonce, outside of the horse, she did the most there.
She really did.
She did the most there. But she seem like she's trying to level and trying to become more adult. Because they're 41, 42, 43. They almost close to 50. Let them young people have it, Nick. Beyonce, let the Chloes, let the 20 and 30-year-olds have them. As a matter of fact, this slipping, I seen something with, what's a Trina?
Okay.
Doing a song and something. I think it was an ad. But she was looking all porky, There's not, no.
I did want to touch on Nicki real quick.
No, please.
Because I'm not sure what's going on with her in these contacts that she's wearing, where looks like she has lizard eyes that are like green. She had them when she performed Super Freaky Girl. And I was first looking at it, and I'm just like, does Nicki have contacts on? She looks a little demonic with it on. But when she talked about, when she first called out Lotto in a video, she had on these contacts. The room was red, and she's whispering, talking about how she hasn't gotten a Grammys and how it's unfair that
You can hear?
Yeah.
What? I didn't see it.
Oh, I'll show you after.
This I'm using on my lips, just in case. Too Faced.
Matted.
Matte. And it's wet.
And so, I'm not sure what Nicki's doing with these lizard-looking contacts. I'm not sure if she's trying to send a message, or if this is her new persona, or if I don't know what it had to even do with Super Freaky Girl, so I don't even know why she performed with those contacts on, but that's just a side rant. They just make me feel uncomfortable looking at her.
Well, I would love to see it. Sometimes it's just shock value.
Right.
All right. So we got that. So we good with Nikki?
Yes, we're good.
I think
with
we
Nikki.
getting this good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we did Cardi B and Sweetie.
No,
you
not
gotta
yet.
do it. You
Yes.
got to.
So what's going on with Cardi B and Sweetie? So apparently, Cardi B is allegedly blackballing Sweetie in the music industry for allegedly, supposedly sleeping with her husband, Offset. And the problem with this is that fans are noticing that this is a trend Cardi does, is go after the women that her husband has allegedly messed with. However, why they're saying this is because there was an F&F song which was popular and trending on TikTok, and who was it? Sorry, hold up. Sweetie. Sweetie was supposed to be on the remix of F&F, but however, there was something happened. Sweetie was taken off of the remix, and Cardi B was put onto the remix with them. And people are thinking that Sweetie was taken off, so that way she can't put music out into the industry. So that's why they're thinking Cardi B's blackballing Sweetie.
Well, anyway, and I don't know if Sweetie slept with Offset. I don't know if Sweetie slept with somebody in the Migos. I don't know what the John Brown going on with them. But I will hope that the Migos don't break up. I love their music. Please don't let them break up, because you know I love the Migos. Don't they do it?
Yes,
I'm trying to
they
think of
do.
that song where they go.
I know, I can't think.
Give me one of their songs, anyone. I just love their beat. I just love the Amigos. I can't think of anything.
I don't know. God, this is all. Yes.
So anyway, my little munchkins, my little crone, and my little chickens. So before I go, I just want to mention to you that Kris Jenner's in the news. And on a lighter note, I'm really concerned about her. She doesn't look well to me. She does not look well. I don't know if it's her right eye or her left eye. It's really lazy. I didn't say this woman looked like she had a stroke. Either she have a lazy eye, or either she had too much Botox and it weighed her eye down, or either something's wrong with her. I could tell she doesn't look right in the face. And I could tell just from last season to this season, from what I see, she just look a little older. So life is really, really taking a toll on her. So what do I have to say about that? Here it goes. Remember the story of Dorian Gray. What do you mean? All that wicked, evil stuff you do in life. You think you get away with it. You get away with nothing. Nothing. The mask you hide will be the mask you wear at the end of your life. No matter how long you live, that mask is going to show. If you was a nice person, it's going to show nice. If you was greedy, it's a look for greed. It's a look that a person, just like if you ever seen a alcoholic, it's a look. Have you ever seen a drug addict? They have a look. A thief, they have a look about them. Have you ever seen a liar? A liar just have a look about them. They are kind of spirits, and they mold us, and they attach to us, and they come with looks. And I'm seeing that look of dragging, that look of heaviness, that look of a burden, that look of I'm just trying to hold on as long as I can. That's what I see. That look, when you grieve, what does earth do? What does it do? What? Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Gravity.
What does it do? When you age, what do?
Yeah,
It's pulling you right on to that dirt, baby, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. You can nip and tuck, but then you can nip tuck, the next thing you know, you be looking like this. I don't know if you can see it. And either it was that or whatever, I don't know, but this woman, look at her again. Even with makeup,
Yeah.
she has aged. Speaking of age, Madonna. Unrecognizable.
And that's a crazy stunt she did.
And she done gained weight, which all of us gain weight as we get older. But Madonna, unrecognizable. I mean, it's like, what are we going to do to stay young?
Yeah, I don't think that color,
Lord.
red fuchsia hair color she has is helping her either.
And then she throwing the red underwear. Like, who cares if you gay? But you know what, Madonna? You old, and I love you, girl, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about you. So with all that being said, let's just give a prayer for Kris Kardashian.
Yes.
She may not need it, but you know what? I'm going by my spirit because I think she's a fly woman. I've said it over and over and over. I don't pick on her much because she is a mature woman, but I don't pick on her. And I do adore her. She's a hustler. And if anybody ever, she should write a book on how to hustle the hustler.
Yes.
That's what she should do.
Really.
And how she learned by dealing with black men that was hustling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying, you know, she knew how to hustle. Her husband was a lawyer and he taught her how. Remember, her husband was the one that was a part of that dream team that got OJ off. But I'm not going there. So this woman have it in her to hustle. Remember, this woman is the woman that was married to Bruce Jenner, the triathlon. And now this woman, this man that she was married to, now turned into a man. Now you know this is a hustler of the hustler. This woman done lived her life. This woman better write a biography. Better, and make it good where we can make a movie out of it. Come on, Kris. It's time. You the one. Yeah, Kim, she carries the torch. But you Mama Mac, you Mama Mac. You the one. You the one. But it's showing. The life you live, baby, is starting to show in your face. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this of the Brown Round. Did you enjoy it? Is there anything you want to say?
No, that is all I have to say in the news.
Nothing. I think we covered. Is it
Yes.
anything else? Do we want to mention something on Tia? Nope. I think Tia is dealing with the not Nene. Nene is dealing with her problems, and Nia Long, I guess she's dealing with theirs. So everybody is dealing until we meet again in a couple of days.
Yes.
Hold on to your peace. Right?
Yes.
Hold on to it. Keep looking out for good things. And with that, I thank you for joining me, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Mwah. Ciao.